Nancy Pryl is co-CEO and senior portfolio manager at Essex Investment Management. Nancy, welcome back. Are you worried about, the underperformance? Maybe there, it's a couple of percentage points. It's there, but it's not, it's not that bad. What would you make of it, broadly speaking?
Exactly. We think this is very normal behavior in a small cap bull market where there are pauses. There are times when small caps have to catch their breath. What we do know about the small cap sector is earnings growth has been better than in the large cap sector, and valuations are lower. In addition, we are seeing a tremendous amount of innovation that should benefit not only small cap growth, but actually some of the small cap value areas where we're seeing innovation in areas that are not necessarily traditional areas like EVs, driving industrials to multi-year outperformance. So we are very bullish on small caps, and we think that next year, particularly with somewhat higher interest rates and a little bit higher inflation, will be a very good backdrop.
Let's just look over the past month, the 7% decline that we've seen in the rest of the broader market's just about flat. What primarily accounts for that? Is that just is there something specific going on there?
No, this was really just a rotation. As you know, the beta on small cap stocks is higher. So as the market has paused, digested the multiple worries of would we have a budget crisis or would they be able to pass the continuing resolution, which they've done? Would we be able to deal with the debt ceiling, which it appears that they've done? What's going to happen with COVID and Omicron? We've had very good news today from Pfizer that makes it look like Omicron will not be as big an issue as we expected. That has been translated into some extra volatility in small cap. In addition, this time of year is when we traditionally see tax loss selling. We don't think this year has been any different. And so that's depressed the averages. However, coming into both our traditional Santa Claus rally at the end of December as well as the first quarter, that tends to be a seasonable pattern that very much favors small cap stocks. We don't see this any differently. We
mentioned that you have 4 stocks in particular you think that would be good buys right now. Meritor, that's kind of in the trucking space. Upwork, which is probably the biggest of the group, and we've obviously spoken with their CEO on this program a few times. ViewRay, which does radiation technology for treatment of cancer, and Castle Biosciences. So the last couple in particular, maybe more in that biotech space, which has been a real struggle this year, hasn't it?
It has been, and that's part of why we are very bullish on healthcare going forward. Healthcare has been a real hard place to be, particularly recently, as investors have worried about COVID. They've worried about the rate of hospitalization and what that is crowding out of other treatments, other areas. However, what we are seeing, particularly in names like ViewRay and Castle Biosciences, is an incredible revolution in treatment for cancers in particular. ViewRay has machines called Meridian, which are used to give radiation treatment for cancers. They've had excellent results of significant improvements in longevity for pancreatic cancer patients, and they're seeing very good placement. Castle Biosciences is using data and AI to identify skin cancers early so they can be treated.
Very interesting. And I take your point, when people are looking for innovation, the Russells are often one place to find that with the next gen of up-and-coming companies. Nancy, thanks for your time today.
Thank you.
Nancy Pryl from Essex Investment Management.